for those bits. For anyone who doesn't know, all bits and sub go to feed our local homeless shelter, and all donations go directly to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So thank you guys so much. Bosu, what's up? Hey, chat friends. Brother's 70th birthday is in the 28th, and I will be running the smoker for 3 days. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. When are you going to put on the smoker? Brisket? Ribs? What could it be? Every time someone says they're smoking something, I kind of get super sad inside because I want to be someone who smokes things for 3 days. I never leave my house. Very, very rarely do I leave my house. I could be monitoring a grill all day long for 3 days straight. I have the time to do that. I'm here. I just don't have a smoker. My husband hasn't bit the bullet on which one he wants. I think what's going to happen is we're remodeling the deck, and I think he's going to expand the deck out, and so he'll have more real estate up here, and then he can actually put the smoker next to the grill, and I think he wants this like man outdoor cooking station. But as it is right now, it'd be a really tight squeeze if we put a smoker next to the grill. So I think that's one of the reasons why he's hesitating, is he wants to remodel the deck first. But that's super cool, Bosu. I would love Bosummit. I would love if I had a smoker too. That's super cool. Can't wait to see how it turns out. All the hype. 16 ounces of milk in a sitting? Easily 16 ounces of milk in a sitting. Just chug, 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 chug. And the way that they drink it, like when Malin does it, he just chugs it. It's not like he slowly sifts it over the course of a meal. He pours this big glass, chugs it, pours half a glass, chugs it. Carter and Amaya are pretty similar, actually. They'll pour a glass, and then I always see Carter like chug, 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 chug. I don't know. My kids are weird. Amaya tends to sip her milk. But yeah, they do a lot. Not something I could do even as a redemption. And it's whole milk. That's the crazy shit. It's not like diluted down milk. They're chugging whole milk. That's my family. I'd rather add Oreo in my food. Okay. Sure, I think I would rather chug the milk. I think I could chug, I think 32 ounces is my top. I've never done it before. Definitely can't do a full gallon. I think a 32 ounce mason jar is the most I could chug of milk in one sitting. I don't want to do that. That's very unhealthy, but I technically think I could do it. So it's cow, pig, goat, chickens, and fish are all going on the smoker. Smoked cow, totally got it. Smoked pig, delicious. Smoked goat, I've never had smoked goat before. I'm very intrigued by that. Smoked chicken, nice. And fish, what kind of fish? Are you going to go salmon? Are you going to go salmon? Oh, smoked salmon is so good. I want smoked salmon. Oh, thank God. All right, now we can actually finish up and go to bed. Let's check on our stock. Oop, oop, oop. How's our stock doing? Oh, there's such a thick layer of fat on it already. You could see it like dancing around. It's a lot of fat. I don't know what I'm going to do with the fat. Do I skim it off? Oh, I was supposed to blanch these? I didn't blanch them. Oh, well. But there's not a lot of scum or whatever on the top. Like with chicken, there's like tons of like scummy bits. This does not have a lot of scummy bits. I wonder if the fact that we roasted it, that's why we don't have scummy bits? I don't know. But it looks good. I don't think, if I want to skim off the fat, I think I can. But I don't think I want to skim off the fat. I think I want to just cook the shit out of it. And then when I take the bones out and I pour the broth into the giant mason jars and let it cool in the fridge, the fat will float to the top, solidify, and then I can scoop it out and use it to cook with. Bite me, Dex! I'm watching you. Bite me, Dex. You're making me slightly uncomfortable. Yeah, what the mod said. Don't be weird, dude. And veggies and fruits. Wait, you're smoking? Bosummit, are you smoking fruit? Like what kind of fruit? I would say pineapple would be really fun, but I've never smoked fruit before. Well, that's not horrifying. I know, right, Sai? Let's check the bathtub. Yeah, the duck had a lot of scum. Ooh, yeah, I think maybe, is it like a difference between poultry versus beef or anything like that? I don't know why of them has more scum. I have the little thingy that I can skim off the scum, skim the scum, but this doesn't have any scum on it. It just has a delicious layer of fat that I would like to slurp up with a straw. Thank you. Thank you, my Frank. Oh, how I love you. Keep into jars, and after you chill, then you can get the fat for cooking. Nudes and I, great minds think alike. Yeah, I really like getting the beef tallow off the top, because that's basically beef tallow. I think you do have to use it fairly fast, the beef tallow, because the fat, if you don't do all this other shit to it, it will like get moldy. So you want to use it pretty fast, but lucky for me, majority of my calories right now are coming from fat. So I'm going to rock the shit out of the beef tallow. I don't know what all I can cook with it. I'm probably going to do a lot of eggs, but oh, beef tallow, you are so delicious. I know people are really, back in the day, they were kind of pissed off at McDonald's that all the fries were cooked in beef fat or beef tallow. So it wasn't vegan friendly or necessarily, some people said it wasn't vegetarian. I don't know. It's not vegan, but I think it's still vegetarian. I don't know. But that's why McDonald's fries were so good, was because they were cooked in beef tallow. I think it was very resourceful. If they go through tons of burger meat and tons of cow, it's a good use of all the body parts of the cow. I think it was great that they used to cook it in beef tallow. And it was delicious. Now they don't do that, I heard. Add a smoked peach cobbler. Smoked peach cobbler. That's super cool. I've never smoked anything before. I love smoked food. Someday I hope to join your smoking club. What's up, Lone Survivor? How are you? We're just about to wrap up. Paxi says, I can't wait to get the duck fat from the broth and when I roast the meat. I read you can use duck fat for cooking yummy things. Oh my God, Paxi. Yeah. I actually have a jar of duck fat, right? I bought it from, is it in my fat store? It is in my fat shelf. So I got rendered duck fat for sauteing and searing. Oh, I can just use it here. Duck fat. Where is it? For searing, sauteing, and roasting. It has such a high, I think a lot of the animal fats have a really high smoke point. So you can do a lot of good stuff with them. But yeah, and that must be why McDonald's used it too. But I think it was a little pricey. I want to say it was like $12 on Amazon. I can't open it. It smells really good. Fatty deliciousness. Yeah. And I've had this for a while. Smells good. I need to cook more with it though. Yeah, so there was a while, usually, so I have a little bit of beef tallow from before. Oh, that's still good too. So I already have some beef tallow. I have some bacon fat and I have some duck fat. I have an entire shelf in my fridge just labeled fats. Because I do so much keto and stuff. It's really, really good. But I like having all the different types. I will say the best cooking fat, animal-wise, that I think is chicken fat. Chicken fat is so much flavor. I can't remember the fancy word for it. Then I would say duck fat, then beef tallow, and then bacon. No, that's not true because bacon's really good. I can't compare them. They're all really good. Chicken being the best though. The rest of them are tied. That's good. I didn't see you come on, or I would have been here sooner. But hope you're having a great night. Thank you so much, Lone Survivor. Thank you so much. Yeah, Mondays through, no, I can't really say that. I would like to say I stream 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time most days, but Thursdays, Saturdays, and Fridays are kind of up in the air. My stream time, start time, depends on other people for those days. But yeah, we're here every night. We haven't missed a stream yet. I'm really excited for May 15th. May 15th will be my 500th stream. If I don't break my streak. If I don't break my streak, which I haven't broken it yet technically. My husband filled in for me on the day I got so sick I couldn't stream. But the AFK Kitchen's 500th stream will be on May 15th. It's also mine and Malin's anniversary of being together as a couple for a decade. So I don't know what we're going to do to celebrate, but I'm pretty excited about it. Maybe we'll smoke something. Maybe we'll burn something. Maybe we'll cook something. Who knows? Yum, says Paxi. Kathy's saying she's finishing up soon for like the 3rd time. Shell Bells, I almost thought that was Nudes who said that because that is totally what she would say to me as well. Paxi says you should make some of your own fries in beef tallow. Paxi, you're not wrong. I can't have potatoes, but I can do jicama in small amounts. I might be able to make some like jicama chips or maybe some jicama fries and cook them in beef tallow. I like the idea. Could do it. It's not as good as French fries, but it could scratch the itch. Stream ended at 11, but this is post-game wrap-up. Thank you, Barry. I pretty much